Hi everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to put makeup on. That's right. We're going to put on makeup. Wow! And then we're going to do it with lots of different stuff. We'll spray some of this stuff, some of that stuff, wipe it on, push it up, polish it down. Now it's out to the outside, rub it around, and smack our face a couple times. Now, spray on more junk. We don't really know what it is. We do it anyway. Now, we take this one, and then we spray that one even more on top. Now, we don't know if any of these blow up and cause problems with each other, but who cares? Let's move on. All right, now it's time for the other one. This one actually don't light any matches around this one, but it's really nice. You put it on one of those things, and then you smack it all over your face. Well, kind of smack it all over your face, different places. See how it blends in so nicely, so easily, and it's wonderful. Oh, it even makes you feel good. That's right, makes me feel great. Now, I may have to stop because of the burning, but it doesn't matter. It still makes you feel great. So now let's move on to the next part. This part, who cares about that? Okay, moving on. We don't need that anyway. Okay, let's put on some more of this stuff. Now, this stuff is different than the other stuff. I'm not sure why, but it is, and we have to have lots of different kinds, even though nothing has changed up to this point in my face. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing, and this comes in a jar, and, well, not really a jar bottle. Anyway, we put that on, and that's supposed to make me stop crying because I haven't put on my makeup yet, and I'm still crying about it. Anyway, let's put on some more and rub it in really good. More and more and more. Rub it in on top, and rub it in around the sides, and then smack yourself in the face a little bit so that you stay awake. Okay. Now, we're going to have to do something else that really will actually do something. This is where we get into the heavy-duty stuff. We haven't done anything yet. Okay, now we pull out this. It's like a goopy gel. Well, you just dab it on again, just like the other stuff we dabbed on before, and push it around exactly like we did before. And isn't that fabulous? Okay, now we're going to rub it in some more and push it in and shove it and stick a little up our nose. That's right, push it back into the ears and make sure we rub it on really, really well, especially around the neck where no one can see, like the back. Yeah, rub it around there good. Okay, now let's put on, we're going to get one of these dabulators. This is a dabulator. That's, if you don't know what a dabulator is, this is what, and this is called dabulation sauce that we're putting on our dabulator. So we put that on there, and now we're dabulating. See? Dabulate, 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 and we're going to dabulate some more, and dabulate, and we're just about done. Okay, we've had a great show today. Now I'm glad, oh, sorry, we're not done yet. And then we put on some more and rub it in really nice, really good. And it's actually starting to look like something now. Yeah, it has a wonderful brown, never mind. And we're putting it on, and oh, this is great. Now we have what's called a scoopulator. And that we're going to scoopulate the dabulated all over our face, elated, until we are elated. And we're going to keep this up for 5-6 minutes until we rub it in and put it behind our ears and up around our eyeballs and even where under our hair where no one can absolutely see it at all. Now we're going to rub it on even harder. Never mind the blood if a little pops up. It's okay. It's not a problem. Just keep rubbing. Okay, now rub it around the eyeballs. And remember we were crying before? Don't worry. That'll go away after a while. Okay, let's put in the next thing, which is, oh, wait a minute. That's not even the right thing. Let's get, oh, there's a different one. Oh, yeah, it's this one. That's right. So this one is, we have to bang it around a little bit because, you know, it sticks in the bottom of the jar. It's not very nice. Well, never mind. Anyway, then we get this is called a blobulator, and we're blobulating over the dabulator. And we're going to put that on, and then this will bring out something somewhere, somehow, and we're going to rub that on a little more around the eyeballs, and a little more, and and then scoop it on some more. We can't scoop it on too much because we really don't have a lot, but we'll pretend like we do. So keep on putting it on like you pretend like you do, even if you don't, because it's all about attitude, not really about what you do. So as long as you feel that you're getting better and more beautiful, just keep it up. Some people do this for hours and hours, even though they have absolutely nothing on their brush whatsoever. Okay, just keep putting it on. Keep rubbing it around. Rub around your eyebrows, around your head, around your eyeballs. Yeah, it's looking great. And then there we go. Now we're done with that one. And now it's time for the final thing. And this is called junk in a can. And we use this to kind of put some junk in the can over the other stuff so that it gives us that look like, somebody punched us in the side of the face. There we go. See how the red comes right out? It's almost like somebody just smacked like that. It's great. Then put a little on top so so it looks like you bumped your head getting out of bed or going to the CR or whatever. And put that on really good. Rub it on great, and then and then smooth it in so that it looks like a nice 3-day-old bruise. That's about what it should look like. Yeah, we think we're just about, it's looking good. Now, we have to do this for a while just to make everybody think we're busy. Okay, let's go to the next step. And that looks just like the last step, but it's a different jar. So we have to do it again with another thing that looks just like the other thing we did it with before. And that'll be perfect then, because we did more of the same stuff we did the first couple times. And let's rub it on some more, rub it around, and put a little on our nose, because that's why they call it the powder room. And then the last step is this other brown stuff that looks just like the stuff we did at the very beginning, but we don't really do it anyway. So, well, then again, maybe we do. And this looks more like a scrapulator, and we scrape that under our eyeballs so that it'll add a little more over the bruises so that they don't look quite as pronounced as when we punched ourselves. We don't want to look like that. Then we look at all these other colors. Now think about that. We could look like a clown if we use them all, but obviously we don't want to look like a clown, so we're only going to use a couple of them here. And we're going to highlight above our eyeballs because, well, we can. And this will add the effect of making us look like we're in a tunnel and that we're walking through and we're coming out of the light. And you know how they on TV, where the music starts to play and you're coming out of the tunnel. It almost makes me cry every time I do this. So, it's almost like watching a K-pop video. At the beginning it doesn't seem like much, but toward the end it just gets out of control. Okay, so we're looking great now. And we've put on all this different stuff and all our different spatulators and combobulators and and goopulators. And now we're going to put on just a little bit more of the stuff that makes our eyeballs look like we came out of a cave. And so that it gives us that mysterious look. Yeah, like mysterious, like who the hell is that? That kind of look. So here we go. And then we're going to put that on the other side too, because you can't come out of a cave with just one eyeball. And then we're going to add just a tad more, and try to make sure that it looks really, really well done with a pencil. That's why they call this thing a pencil, so that I can now I'm putting it on like my eyes are actually getting dark, like I haven't slept in a couple of weeks, and putting that on thick. But remember, though, it's not as much fun if you put it in your eyeball. Make sure that you don't, just rub it back and forth inside your eyeball. Make sure to close your eyelids. Now, this is a professional tip. I'm just letting you know, because some people would think, just do it for everything. You can't do that. It'll hurt too much. So now that we've put on the coming out of the cave stuff, with the pencilator. Now we're going to put it on, and we're just about done, and we've just about run out of stuff we can put on our face, because if we put any more on there, there'd be no place left. So let's look one more time, and it's really getting close. I just need to keep pretending like I'm doing this for a few more minutes so that you guys will really be impressed. And then after that, you're going to look fabulous, just like me. And it doesn't take long, and a lot of it's fake anyway. So, you know, when you do it, just see, you just keep doing this. And the longer you do it, the more people think you know what you're doing. So just keep doing it. Don't paint the eyeballs, and don't get it too dark, or you're going to look like a raccoon. So keep up the good work, ladies, and try to always look fabulous at every opportunity you can. You know, make sure that you never run out of stuff to just keep going around your eyeballs with, and you never, and that you never stop talking, because that's the important part in these videos. If you stop talking, people say, uh-oh, I don't think she knows what she's doing. But as long as you keep talking, they think you're a pro. So here we go. This is the last piece now. We're putting on the fake eyelashes, so that when we put the fake eyelashes on, people won't see this part. Yep, here we go. We're going to put on the fake eyelashes, and or maybe not. Oh yeah, here we go. No? Yeah, well, maybe. And then we're going to make these a little bit darker. This is I'm just using like a regular Walgreens, or you go to any kind of store and you buy a permanent marker, and then you just rub that across your eyebrows, and it gives them this beautiful dark look. You should try it right after this video. Go out and get yourself a marker. They're usually in the school section, not in the beauty section. You'd think they'd be there, but they're really in the school section. And then just brush that big old permanent marker across your eyebrows, just like this, and you will look incredible. When you come home, your husband will probably pass out after he sees you. Yep, he'll be that shocked. So remember, you gotta have the right tools, and you gotta put it on heavy, and pretend like you're putting it on even after you're done, even some more, so that people think that it's really super duper. And so now I'm putting it on so that I can take it off, or put on less, because I put on too much before. So now I'm going to put on the last part. You know, you can't forget about your lips. That's right. Everything has to be... Oh, sorry. Lips aren't yet. Well, I was going to talk about that, but now I'm just going to put on some more of the same stuff I put on before again, and put it on even darker so that it looks like, you know, again, that raccoon look. You don't want too much, because then you look like a raccoon. But just enough so that it gives your eyes lots of definition, and it gives you that I just woke up in a cave look. Okay, now, let's rub it on a little bit more. Don't paint your eyeballs, ladies. Don't try that. It's not much fun. And, yep, one more. And, you know, the same one we've been putting on for way too long, but we're going to keep on doing it for a while longer now, so that everybody can see that it looks the same as before. Now, let's put on what's the last part here? It's the most important part. It's the fake eyelashes. That's right. We don't even know which ones we're going to use today. Sometimes I like to take two completely different ones and put those on, because then it really makes you look mysterious, as opposed to if they're both the same. It's not really that great. And once you stick them on, you know, they look pretty real, especially when you tear them off like this. So people will think, yeah, wow, that's neat. She takes them off, trims them up, puts them right back on. So what's a better way to trim your eyelashes, ladies? Trim them while they're on your face, or trim them while you don't even have them on. Of course, it's easier when you don't have them on. You just hold them and trim them and stick them back on, right? Okay, so we're going to put on a different one now. And today I'm going to use two that are the same. But sometimes, like I said, to be more mysterious, you know, take a really big one, put it on one side, and a little one, put it on the other side. It really, like I said, it'll make your husband pass out when he comes home. And then when you see this, you people will say, "Oh, look at that! Oh, you need more of that red stuff." Yep, that's like like you got punched, but not real hard, just enough to make your eyes red. There you go. That's perfect. There you go. Looks great. Now, my eyes now they look all puffy. And if I went into an ER right now, they would say, "We have a treatment for you." So they would be very happy that I came in there because this looks so real, they wouldn't even know the difference. Now, let's look again. Make sure that we're looking great, fabulous, that we're all dabbed up, and then we're just going to keep rubbing this stuff on for a while longer. Why not? Let's do a little more and make it a little more red, and then put it on really heavy so that it looks like there's two round red circles in my eyeballs. And then I have to paint my nose away because, everybody wants you to think that they don't have a nose. Okay, so I'm now going to paint away my nose. And people will say, "Wow, look at that. You don't have a nose anymore." And they'll love it. It really goes over big at parties. You turn to the side and your nose is gone. And then you paint the tip and smudge it on really heavy. And then there you go. Look at that. It's fabulous. Yeah, exactly. Now, now get out of here. I'm too busy painting my nose trying to make it disappear. Never mind. That was my loving husband. Anyway, let's try just a little bit more of the red stuff because somebody told me on the internet that my eyes were not quite puffy enough. So let's add a little more here, and then we'll add a little in the corner. And I don't know what that's for, but I know that it irritates my eyeballs when I do it. So I'm always going to make sure I put a little right there where it hurts. And then, like I said, if this isn't dark enough, just go get that permanent marker from the grocery store or from the drugstore and just run it across there as hard as you can, as thick as you can. The one that says permanent on it. And then puff up your hair a little bit, rub your chin, and that's it. I think we're looking really great. That's right. So, ladies, there you go. We've pretty much taken us from nothing to ready to jump out of a cave. Oh, forgot about the lips. Of course, we had to do those. That little more lipstick around the edges. We're going to add a dark red so that it looks like my lips are chapped and bleeding. There we go. Little extra around the bottom. And just a little bit more. If you really want them to look red and bleeding, use a razor blade. That really works well. Because then they will be red and bleeding, and people will not even be able to tell. They'll say, "Wow, that looks real," and you'll be able to say, "Blah, blah, blah." So there you go. Now that we've done the lips, we got to do them again, because you can't just put one thing on your lips. You have to put more than one. So let's find a different one. No, that's not the one. Now let's try. Oh yeah, no, maybe. Well, how about this one? No, well, I don't like that one either. Let's try a different one. No, maybe. Hold on. Let's see. We're gonna try a little bit. Now that's a lovely, natural, bright, fluorescent pink color, and then we'll put that on really super heavy, so and even more, so that when you kiss your arm, you'll have this big blob down the side. There you go. Now it's on almost heavy enough. Little bit more. And the pink is looking really super duper at this point. And even more. Because you can never really have too much. Right? Ladies, never too much lipstick. That's right. And then, okay, so I think we're just about there. Is there anything left? Let me brush my hair because that always helps. And then I'm going to use the brushulator again to smooth it all out and put it back in here and open it up and look at all these different colors. I only use one of them, but I have a bunch, so it's really nice to have. And if you ever want to look like a clown, just use them all. It works really, really well for that. So when the circus comes to town, you know, they won't catch you off guard. That's right. So, and yeah, that's it. We're looking super duper. Isn't that great? Okay, ladies, now use a little of that one and then this one. Again, did I tell you to get out of here? I'm trying to make myself beautiful. Okay, add a little more. Put a little bit up here, around the sides, and then, you know, because that takes away the red that we put on it. We wanted everybody to see, but now we've covered it up so we can't see it anyway. And then we're gonna put on a little more of this brown. Maybe. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe we'll just brush it around some more with the brushilator, and looking nice. Yeah, that's looking super. So now these are professional strokes here, not just regular strokes. Professional. That's right, ladies. Don't forget that. No one will ever blame you for pretending to do professional strokes. Now, let's brush on some more with our brushilator. And we're going to brush over the other stuff that we brushed on before because, you know, it just covered up. That's the whole concept of makeup, is just keep covering it up with junk. And then you put more junk on, it covers up the other junk and more junk until there's so much junk that people just say, wow, that's a lot of junk. And then you're ready to go. And that's all there is to it. I think we're looking good. And I think that we're ready to kick butt. I'm heading out to disco for me as soon as I get the hair done here. Yeah, there we go. Just a big clip. That'll do it. And brush it out. And then stick another clip on it and brush it. And oh, yeah. Well, you got to do the hair under your arms, too. Don't forget that, because that's important. You know, people want to, there's no such, you know, you really don't want to leave your armpit hair undone, because if you don't take care of that, you know, what good is a good do without a good armpit hair do? So make sure that you treat your pits as nicely as you treat everything else. And then add a little more here and keep pulling it and burning it with this thing here, and wrap it around a couple times. You know when it's done because it smells like burnt beaver. You know what a beaver smells like? When you go out, exactly, when there's a forest fire and you find that animal burnt in the fire, that's about when it's done. You do that to both sides till it smells just like burnt animal, and then you know you've done it enough, and you know that it's time to burn it some more. That's right. Never burn it too much. Add some more to it. We'll just keep burning it and keep rolling it, and burning it and rolling it. And as you can see, we're just about done here burning it all up. And it's looking great. That's right. Now, we could go to the salon and have them do it, but why would we do that when we can burn our own hair at home? So I think we're pretty close to being done here. I think we've about burned as much as we can. But make sure you don't burn it too much, because if you burn it too much, then you won't need a haircut, because it will just shorten and you won't have to even have a do. You'll just be completely burnt and short and broken. And then this is what I like to call my scary shot. And then we add more burning and rolling and burning and rolling, burning, rolling, rolling and burning until it looks nice and burnt and rolled. Not everybody can say that. So let's keep burning it and rolling it. It's nice and straight now. And like I said, pay attention to that smell, because once it gets that nice hot burnt beaver smell, it's ready, folks. You don't want to overdo it. Then we add a little more, and we brush it out some more, and we pull it back, and just we're just going to keep doing it, I guess, until it just completely burnt and rolled off. So there we go. We're looking super duper sharp, aren't we? Oh yeah, look at that. Woo! I'm so hot I can't stand myself. All right. Now, sometimes I do this, and when I'm done, I look so sexy I just have to stay home with myself because I can't leave the house. So, anyway, let's brush it out a little bit more and burn it some more. And it's looking pretty good. That's about it, ladies. That's about it. And see, it looks the same burnt in the back as it does in the front. That's the key. You want to make sure it's burnt all the way around. Make sure that it's toasty. And then we say, yep, looks great. It's time to go off to the disco. Woo! And there we go. Now we got on our disco dress. So, you know, don't forget to like my YouTube channel, ladies, because, you know, LMT, baby. LMT, MarchStaight. That's right. Don't forget it. Bye. LMT, MarchStaight. Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, and don't forget to like my YouTube channel. And subscribe. Of course. You want to subscribe because you want to see this stuff. You want to see what's coming next. Oh, this is nothing, ladies. This was just the very beginning. We've only begun to show you the secrets of what